Each year, Spain produces around 7 million pieces of Iberian ham. Producing a single piece of this ham can take up to 4 years, and the most exclusive ones can cost over €4,000. But how is this coveted Iberian ham made? To find out, let's travel to Spain, the only country authorised to produce this delicious product. It all begins in a forest of cork and holm oaks, known as the Dehesa, a unique and typical environment of the Extremadura region in southwestern Spain. Here, the acorns that fall from these trees are a true feast for many animals. While squirrels are famous for their love of acorns, there's one animal that enjoys them even more: the Iberian pig. Some pigs relax in the shade during the midday heat, while others roam peacefully through the forest, savouring the acorns that drop from the branches. This diet is the secret behind the exquisite flavour of Iberian pork, cherished worldwide. Iberian ham, a true gem of Spanish gastronomy, comes from these pigs. Raised in an ideal environment, surrounded by oak and cork trees that produce an abundance of acorns, Iberian pigs enjoy a unique habitat. These black-haired pigs, related to wild boars, are the foundation of one of the most desired products: Iberian ham. This ham is synonymous with haute cuisine in Spain. Its flavour is unmistakable, but its production is an art that follows a meticulous process. Before delving into the production of Iberian ham, it's essential to understand the Dehesa, the home of the Iberian pigs. This ecosystem, characteristic of Extremadura in regions like Badajoz and northern Huelva, was created to utilise the land for livestock and has evolved into what we know today. The Dehesa consists mainly of holm and cork oaks, trees that produce the acorns that feed the pigs. While these two types of trees may look similar, there are differences. The holm oak is shorter and bushier, while the cork oak has a thicker trunk. Beyond their nutritional value, these trees are also used to produce firewood and cork. So how does a pig from the Dehesa become Iberian ham? For a ham to be considered bellota, acorn-fed Iberian, each pig requires between 2 and 4 hectares of this terrain to feed properly. During acorn season, pigs can increase their body weight by up to 60%, reaching up to 160 kilograms. Acorns are rich in unsaturated fats, particularly oleic acid, which infiltrates the pig's meat, creating the distinctive white marbling that makes Iberian ham a delicacy. During their young and intermediate stages, Iberian pigs primarily feed on acorns during the months they are available. Throughout the year, their diet is supplemented with field herbs, and occasionally the pig farmer, responsible for the pig's care, provides cereals to ensure they are well fed. The pig farmer plays a key role in raising Iberian pigs, especially between October and January when acorns fall from the trees. This caretaker not only guides the pigs to areas with ripe acorns, but also forms a special bond with the animals, ensuring they are healthy and well nourished. The Dehesa ecosystem, composed of holm and cork oaks, is unique. These trees can live for thousands of years and renew themselves constantly. They are spaced apart because the Dehesa soil is shallow, forcing the roots to seek nutrients without competing with one another. This landscape is not only the ideal home for Iberian pigs, but also serves an economic and cultural function in the Extremadura region. The Mediterranean climate, with cold winters and dry summers, is perfect for sustaining this flora and fauna, which produce high-quality foods like Iberian ham. The pigs raised here are slaughtered around 21 months of age, with farmers paying close attention to every detail. Stress in their final hours can affect the quality of the meat, so it is carefully avoided to ensure the ham retains its flavour and texture. Once slaughtered, the pigs are portioned with special care given to the shoulders and legs, which are then sent to the factory to begin the curing process. Once the ham legs arrive at the factory, one of the most important phases of the process begins: profiling. This involves cutting part of the skin and fat into the characteristic V shape, a distinctive feature of both ham and shoulder cuts. This cut not only defines the traditional appearance of Iberian ham, but also ensures a uniform and efficient curing process. A highly skilled worker, using a specialized tool, carefully removes excess fat and meat. This step is crucial, as proper removal guarantees optimal curing. At the same time, it ensures the final product has the perfect fat ratio, which is key to its unique texture and flavour. The removed fat isn't wasted, it's used to produce lard, a valuable byproduct in the food industry. Similarly, the lean meat obtained during profiling is either sold or used to make artisanal sausages like chorizo, salchichon or morcilla. If a piece doesn't meet strict quality standards, such as hams with abscesses from improper vaccinations, it is thoroughly cleaned and deboned to salvage the lean meat. If the piece still doesn't meet requirements, it is used to produce fat, maximising the use of each ham. In a typical factory, up to 1,600 pieces are processed daily, with about 50 workers overseeing every detail. A fresh ham after profiling weighs around 11 kilograms, while shoulders weigh between 6 and 7 kilograms. Profiled hams are transported in refrigerated trucks to another factory. Upon arrival, their temperature is recorded and an individual tag is placed on each leg for traceability. The hams are then stored in refrigeration chambers for 24 hours at 2 to 3 degrees max. This prepares the ham for the salting process, as at this temperature, the moist sea salt penetrates the meat better through osmosis, beginning the curing process. There are two salting methods: piling, where layers of salt and ham alternate on the floor, and baths, which allow for greater control. The time each piece spends in salt depends on its weight. For instance, a 12-kilogram ham stays in salt for 12 days, while heavier hams require longer. After salting, the legs are hung with ropes and washed with high-pressure water to remove excess salt. Then, they are shaped by pressing them into the classic racket-like form, where the fat envelops the meat for protection, and are then sent to the famous post-salting chambers for around 90 days. At the beginning of this process, the hams enter the chambers at temperatures between 2 and 3 meridians with 90% humidity. Inside these chambers, there is a constant exchange of moisture and temperature. The hams release humidity into the environment, and special machines remove it to maintain optimal conditions. After those 90 days, the salt has completely penetrated the centre of the ham, ensuring its preservation. At this point, the hams are transferred to curing cellars, where a natural mould appears, aiding the drying process. This mould is beneficial as it facilitates proper curing of the ham. But if the humidity is too high, another type of mould, known as cat hair, can form, which harbours harmful bacteria for the ham. During the curing phase, the temperatures gradually increase. First, they reach 13 degrees, then the hams are moved to another cellar where temperatures rise to 18 degrees while humidity decreases. After approximately 180 days, the ham is transferred to a final cellar where the drying process slows down and can last up to 2 years, with temperatures ranging from 20 to 25 degrees Celsius in summer and dropping in winter. These temperature changes are crucial, as the heat releases the ham's aromas, while the cold stabilises them. During the curing process, lard is applied to the ham's most vulnerable areas, such as around the bone, to protect it from potential bacteria that could affect its quality. This step is vital to ensure the ham reaches its final stage in perfect condition. Various labels classify hams according to their quality and origin. The white label is used for SIBO, grain-fed hams, which come from pigs raised on controlled diets. The green label classifies Sebo de Campo hams, from pigs that had access to open spaces. The red label is for acorn-fed Bellota hams, and finally, the black label is the most prestigious, reserved for 100% Iberian acorn-fed pigs. These hams stand out not only for their quality, but also for their exclusivity, being the most expensive and coveted in the market. Additionally, Depending on the ham's size, fat content, and climatic conditions, a well-stored ham can last up to 2 years without losing its properties. The final step in production is the selection process, where master ham experts, with their experience and precision, inspect each ham. First, they press the piece to ensure proper curing. Then, they examine the shape of the ham, confirming it meets ideal standards. Finally, they check for any strange aromas at 3 key points: the heart, the masa, and the babilla. Only the hams that pass these rigorous quality checks are sold. Any ham that doesn't meet the standards is discarded from sale. Factories also have modern production lines dedicated to slicing ham. The process begins by immobilizing and deboning the piece. Then, a peeling machine carefully removes the skin and excess fat. Afterward, the ham is sliced into ultra-thin cuts using high-precision blades, capable of producing up to 60,000 slices per hour. These slices are placed into special trays that are vacuum sealed to prevent oxygen exposure, preserving their freshness and flavour for longer. Thanks to this process, the ham can be enjoyed in convenient packages or as whole pieces, always maintaining its optimal quality. And that's how thousands of Iberian hams are produced every day. What did you think of the process? Let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, click the like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. In the windows you'll see next, there are more videos you might find interesting. Don't miss them. See you next time.